filling up, but for instructional purposes today, I'm going to carve it facing the camera so you can see the notch fill up. We'll see if we can get a close-up of this. Now, how you carve your notch is important as well. Okay, what I want to do is I want to carve it so it's like a pyramid with the point being up toward the hole. So it's going to be fatter at the bottom, and I want it to extend maybe a third of the way into that burnt hole I just made. Okay, I'll let you zoom in on that so you can see about a third of the way into the hole. Okay, and then it's a little bit fatter at the bottom than it is toward the top. Now we're ready to make our fire, and we just need something to catch our ember. So here's some of that birch that we had harvested before. I'm just going to take a piece of that birch, and I'm going to put it in here. So that will catch the ember as we make it. Now, also of crucial importance, our tinder bundle. If you remember all the odds and ends that we collected before, here's the old man's beard. I've got some of the pine needles and the dried grass, and then some of the birch. So once I get my ember, okay, I'm going to take it, I'm going to put it in here, I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to see if I can fan it into a flame. And I would also have my kindling and some larger size pieces of wood ready to feed that fire to get it going, because you may only have enough energy to get one of these out of the way. And it actually is pretty exhausting to do this sometimes. So now what you're going to see happen, okay, as I start turning the spindle on here, I'm going to give it a few even strokes to give the wood a chance to heat up, and then I'll start seeing smoke. Then I'll start seeing little black dust accumulate around here, and I know that that notch is filling up. Once the notch fills up with that fine powder, okay, that's when I'm really going to try and give it a good burst of speed and a little bit more intensity, and I'll see the smoke start coming through that pile of dust. At that point, I know I have an ember. I remember for a while I didn't know, when do I stop? When do I check and see if I have an ember? Let that notch fill completely up, wait till you see smoke coming out of the side, and then when I pull the spindle away, I'm not looking for smoke from the top of the hole, I'm looking for smoke to come from that pile. And I'll fan it, give it a minute or two to catch, and that pile of dust, if you will actually solidify as it turns into an ember. And at that point, I'll take a knife, I'll remove that ember, and I'll put it in our tinder bundle. So let's go ahead and do that. No luck on that one. Coax it to life a little bit. Got one going. Oh yeah. Very fragile. goes. Got it?